Good afternoon and thank you for joining me. Today I want to talk directly to internal recruiters about why it's so important to maintain your relationship with your agency recruiters. It's a fact, no matter how good you are at recruiting internally, you're always going to have a need, even if it's just for that last 5-10% of hires, you're going to have a need for recruitment agencies. Now, first of all, it's important that you pick the right agencies to be working with. You need to make sure that they're credible. You need to make sure that they're going to be able to fulfill your requirements. But once you've selected an agency and you've signed terms with them and you're going to be working with them, that's not the job over there. You need to maintain a relationship. You need to carry on communications with that agency. I'd recommend having weekly phone call catch-ups and ideally monthly, bi-monthly, face-to-face catch-ups with the agency or agencies that you're working with. Firstly, it just shows a commitment from them to you, and that they're going to be focusing on your roles, they're going to be putting in the best performance that they can for you and sending you the best candidates. By having weekly calls with them, it makes sure that you're kept fresh in their mind. Ideally, these calls would happen on a Monday or Tuesday so that you're there at the forefront of their mind. When they're going out, they're speaking to candidates fresh, ready to start the week. When you're talking to the agencies that you're working with, it's important that you don't just be dismissive of them. I know that recruiters typically don't have a positive reputation as an industry. But there are many good recruiters out there among the bad, and if you found a good one, you need to make sure that you're nurturing that relationship so that you're ensuring you're getting the very best candidates from them. The other thing to make sure of is if you're allowing your feedback after CV screen or after interview to go through the recruiters, you need to be sure that they're sending the message that you want them to be sending to the candidates that you've spoken to. This all ties in with your employer brand. If you're giving a positive thank you but no thank you message to a candidate following an interview, you might give that across to the recruiter, but are they putting that across to the candidate, or are they even giving the candidate feedback at all? That's something to just bear in mind when you're working with your agencies. Are they actually portraying your employer brand that you want them to? Again, another reason for really nurturing and maintaining that relationship. The other thing to think about is when you're actually communicating with your recruiter, are you giving them all of the information that you need? I've been guilty of it myself when I've been working internally. You send a recruiter a quick message, sorry, this candidate's not ideal, and leave it there. Give them reasons as to why that candidate's not suitable for this position that you're currently recruiting. Would they perhaps have been suitable for another position that you've hired previously or in the future? That information, they can just make a note of that then, and if that candidate's available in the future when you're looking to hire a similar role, or moving forward, it can help them recruit that role even better by understanding what it is about that candidate that wasn't quite right for you, rather than just a flat out no. Hopefully that's given you some things to think about when you're dealing with your agencies. I can't stress enough, there really are good recruiters out there. You just need to find them, and when you do, maintain and nurture those relationships. If you've got any questions, please feel free to comment below on the video, send me a message. I'll be more than happy to have a chat about anything in any of my videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next week.